Right, hi guys, and welcome back to the Moaning Yorkshireman. And yes, this is a new setting now for where the rants and moans are going to come from. It's a settee now, so I'm moving up in the world. I used to have a chair before. What a difference 6 months makes, eh? So yeah, this one is all about nights out. And some moans in there, but also just some life experiences and stuff like that. So I don't know if any of you have been on a night out. I know my following and people that support me are quite young and not quite at that age yet. So yeah, when you get onto a night out, listen to this advice because this is the best. So yeah, nights out, where do you start? You always have one meeting place, don't you? Always one meeting place. You're like, yeah, we'll get to there at 7 o'clock. We're always Yates's. Yates's at 7 o'clock in Donnytown, either with my mates or with workmates and stuff like that. Always set in stone, 7 o'clock. You get there for 7 o'clock, no one else does. Everyone else just rocks up when they rock up, and half the time they're already pissed. Like, what time have you been out since? Oh, 3:30. Oh, right, well, I've got some catching up to do then. So yeah, that's always interesting, that, because then you've got to catch up. It's just a rule of thumb. So then you end up going to the bar and you're like, yeah, I'll have 3 double Jack Daniels and Cokes, please. That should about get me there. And yeah, Yates's is always good though, because they have karaoke, and honest to God, if you've ever heard me sing Viva La Vida, oh, you're in for a treat. I'll have to do that one day for you, but yeah, that happened once. So yeah, so you're always there and you always got to catch up, and it's just rule of thumb, you've got to catch up. It's practically a nights out law that if you're not caught up, then, you know, unless you're driving, then of course it's more than sensible, but other than that, yeah, you got to catch up. So that's always like peer pressure. You've just got to do it. Just got to do it. I mean, it's not too bad for me because I'm sort of one of them that's, I hate to say it, but it's like sort of like the centre of attention of a night out. Not that I aim to be, it's just that I am, because when I'm drunk, I'm funny. You know, you get always people that are like, you know, they get miserable and start crying, and then you have the violent ones that are like, oh yeah, good place for a fight. They're just like, why? But I just love everyone. Everyone and everything, I just love. I think it's amazing. But sort of like when we start getting into the nightclubs and things after we've been to like a couple of pubs and bars, we hit the nightclubs, and there's always a good one, Jack's, that plays a right variety of music. It's really, really good. And honest to God, you can go up to the DJ there, request any song you want, he'll play it for you, provided it's not something really stupid, but he will play it, you know. But you'll get to some of them, like, there's one called Frankenstein's, and honest to God, the DJ there is such an arsehole. You go up and you're like, oh yeah, can you play Top Loader, Dancing in the Moonlight? He's like, no, pal, I don't think so. Oh, have you not got it? Or, no, I'm just not playing it. You're like, come on, mate. You're working in a club in Doncaster at 2 in the morning. I mean, you're not exactly big and clever, are you? You know, what the fuck has happened with your life? You know what I mean? That's what you should be thinking, really, thinking that you're it. You know what I mean? You're not it. You're shit. But yeah, so that annoys me. That really annoys me, that when they refuse to play. And you're like, come on. It's a right tune, and no, mate, no, I'm not having it, not having it. Oh, just go fuck yourself then. If you're that such pretentious twat, we'll go somewhere else. And that's what we do. If they won't play, if the nightclub won't play what music we want to play, we just walk out. We just walk out. We're not fucking bothered. We're not having any more money off us. So that's always a good one. That really pisses people off as well, that, because we always go out, especially when we work, like groups are a dozen. There's like a dozen of us. So you think we'd probably have a few drinks out. It's not, I mean, bloody hell, it's not going to break the bank, is it? You know what I mean? It's not going to send them to closing down the following day, but, you know, it's a bit of money for them, but yeah, they don't play our music, so we just fuck off. Especially when they're playing like Drake and shit like that, and you think, oh, come on. You've not exactly got a taste in music, have you? We're wanting a decent song that everyone's going to love and jump along to, but you're doing fucking Ray and work. Load of shit. Absolute load of shit. So yeah, nights out. And a good one where that I had the experience with a couple of weeks back was, went out for a night out in Birmingham. I'm not going to say the name of the guy, but I reckon he'll be watching. And yeah, it was quite funny because it's like one of his first nights out sort of thing, not really been out much. So we decided to meet in Birmingham, you know. And yeah, that was really fun because obviously we started off fairly strong. I mean, I can build up a tolerance now. But yeah, it was fairly well gone by about 11:30. Bearing in mind we've been out since 8, so it had not been that long. And there were still loads of bars and clubs to it and everything. So we went into this one place. I says to him, look, you've got to act sober now. You've got to act sober because you are pissed. They won't let you in. You know, you've got to act sober. Yeah, I'm going to act sober. Right, okay, well, you've got to get your ID out, get everything ready. Yeah, okay. And did his ID over. I thought, this is going well. It's going well, this. And then the next thing, we walked past the security guard literally by about that much after he got in and went, yes, we're in, lads, and started running off. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, we're getting kicked out. We're getting kicked out now. Oh, no. Yeah, because we had to pay for entry as well, but he fucked that bit off. He didn't give a shit. He was out. He was on the dance floor. I was like, oh, shit. So I had to then think, right, I've got to go get him back, but without looking like I'm not trying to pay to get in. So yeah, I got back, then the security guard grabbed him. I got back with him, and he's like, you look fairly well hammered, mate. He's like, no, I've only had a few drinks. And they decided that he thought he was under arrest and then just put his hands up like that. Put his hands up, straight up like that. I thought, oh, for fuck's sake. And I just said, look, I'm looking after him. He'll be fine, don't worry. And then in that nightclub, he just drank water. I just gave him water all night because he was fucking gone. But I quite enjoy that. I quite enjoy that. It was quite funny to see. I don't enjoy looking after people, but it is quite funny because I've had to be looked after before. I mean, I had an end-of-season party once at Ockenheim where I got that smashed that I couldn't walk. Everything was free, though. I walked in. We'd had a shit season. It was the end-of-season party. I walked in, and there was a woman in a bikini there with a tray of beer. She's like, would you want one? I'm like, oh, how much? She's like, no, everything's free. I'm like, yes, I'll have many thanks. Pretty much just took the tray off her. And I ended up getting absolutely rat-arsed. And my mate in motorsport, he ended up having to look after me, as well as the tyre technicians at Michelin. They all had to carry me back to the truck. So, yeah. Vomited down the side of the truck as well the next day, whilst travelling. Whilst a Skoda was overtaking us as well, and absolutely got smashed. Yeah, it wasn't really the best of thing, really. But yeah, like I said, so I've been looked after before, so it's quite funny being on the other end and having to look after someone else, and quite funny. It was quite funny. So let me know your thoughts and feedback down below, and what's your best night out? What's the best night you've had out ever? Have you got any good stories to tell, any bad stories to tell, anything like that? Just let me know down below, and honest to God, just make me laugh, because I imagine I'm not the only one that goes through all these kind of things. I think everyone has a night out, and someone has that perfect night out that you just know will never be matched. I've got mine, but I think it could be beaten potentially, so I'm just holding my breath with that. So yeah, let me know your thoughts and feedback down below. As I said, what's your favourite night out? What night out stories have you got? Because I'd love to hear them. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. And much love.